Hello, this is Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and in my last video I didn't show it, but I made a terrible landing on on the landing pad. And when I was flying full-size planes, I didn't have any trouble landing, but then I had trouble parking. But with the drone landing on the landing pad, it seems like I just cannot get it down. So what I decided to do was go out to the park and do some practice landings. And as it turned out, it was a good thing I did some practice, although I'm going to call this part one because I think I got a few things figured out, and I'm planning on coming out tomorrow and seeing if I really do have it figured out. So part two will be coming after this part, and we'll see if I have improved. So here I am. I'm probably about 5 feet off the ground, and the GoPro is looking at the landing pad, and so you can see whether I land on the pad or off the pad, or on the side of the pad or off to the side of the pad. And so that's why I've got the GoPro looking down at the pad. And so here I come from about just a little higher than the height of the GoPro, and I'm coordinating the gimbal with the forward movement and trying to be cool. This is really a boring video until you get closer to the end. You might want to skip to the. No, I'm just teasing. But anyway, yeah, you'll see why when we get there. So anyway, on the Mavic 2 or the DJI goggles, when you're flying like this and you're over the home point, the little symbol for the drone is right in the center of the screen. So what I'm doing is I'm centering the little symbol. I'm centering it right over the H. Of course, this is my first try today. So then I come down, and my mistake is I stopped. I should have kept coming down. And you can see I was off to the side because it moved as I got closer to the ground. Okay, so we'll call that landing one, and I'm on the pad, and that's important. One of the things I was doing, I don't know, up till a couple landings ago, I was trying to get that symbol out ahead of the H, because I'm thinking the gimbal is at the front end of the drone, so I need to back up the drone, go forward on the drone a little bit, so that the belly of the drone lands on the center of the H. Well, that's not the greatest idea either. So here I am, just a few feet off the ground, and as I come coordinating everything, I come up, and we'll see how I do here. By the way, you'll notice I've got chains on my landing pad. I've got a video on that, of why I put chains on it. When I went out with my son to go follow his four-wheeler, we were on the top of a rock, and it was a good thing I had chains, because the wind was blowing and there was no way you could put a peg in. So here I am, pretty much close over the landing pad. But as you'll notice, one thing that I'm learning is that when you get close to the landing pad, you get down close, I think the backwash from the props causes the drone to move, and so it doesn't stay in one place. So point number one I'm learning is that when you get over the landing pad, don't stop, just keep coming down. And there I landed on the pad, so that's a good thing. So here we go again, and this is high speed. when the little corner image disappears, that's because I'm running everything in high speed. So we're going to go from, well, this is probably up about 50 or 60 feet, and we'll see how that works. Get the H right in the center of the screen before you start coming down, which is what I'm trying to do here. See, up here, I don't seem to have, even though it's a windy day, as you can hear in the microphone, it doesn't seem to be affecting things at a higher altitude. It's when you get down close to the ground and the drone is dealing with the breeze plus the backwash from the props. So I was pretty close to the center and I stopped, and so we're going to try again, or try to get over it here. I'm just a little bit too far to the right. So, and as you watch the corner picture down in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see where I land, of course. You've probably noticed that by now. But anyway, I'm having a hard time getting it back over the center, because down at this low altitude, it wants to move around. So I'm saying, okay, here we go. And I did manage to land on the pad. So we're going to try it again. And looks like we're going to try this one from about 10 feet or so. We'll come over here, and it's about 20 feet. We're up about 20 feet. So we'll come up, coordinate everything from up above 20 feet, or about 20 feet. Get it right in the center. Get the little symbol for the drone right over the H, which is what you see in the goggles. I'm afraid I don't have the ability to have a screenshot of the goggles, because that's not something that they have set up yet. Now land, right there. Don't mess around, just land. I learned that much today, but at that point, I hadn't figured it out yet. So when you get down close to the ground, it's going to move all over the place. And there, it landed where it was supposed to land, and was on the pad, and everything was good. So I'm practicing here. So we'll go up and we'll try another one. Go back this direction, and I don't know what we're going to do next. I can't remember. Okay, now I'm going to get down to about this is going to be a real low level one. And what you want to notice as I'm coming in the background, you see little kids running along the sidewalk back there by the fence. Okay? And I thought I heard voices, and I love the sound of kids' voices, so I wasn't too worried, but there was 3 moms, and they had their kids, and they were at the park and having I guess a get-together, a play day or something. And so keep those little guys in mind, because they're part of the video when it comes down to it. And as a matter of fact, I checked with their moms before I left. I said, I can cut that out if you want me to, or we can put it on YouTube. And they said, no, put it on YouTube. So here I am. By the way, I'll put a link to my chain video. And now I'm going to come down and land. And that was a pretty good landing, right in the middle again. And you can see the moms walking there in the background. And so I'm going to take another flight, another practice. You know, it's just like anything. If you don't practice, you don't learn anything. And I learned quite a bit today about landing. And now I fly over there like I shouldn't have done that, because I think the guys, I think they saw me. And here they come. And I heard them coming, and I don't know exactly what they were saying, but I heard somebody say something about a camera. And I can't see them, I just hear them in the background. So I'm thinking, you know what, there's little kids, I don't want to get them, I don't want to hit trying to catch the drone And so I'm going to land this baby as fast as I can. Just get on the ground. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But if you can hear in the background, by the time I get on the ground, the kids have left and gone back to where their moms are, and they're climbing on the play set back there. But at this point, I just want to get it on the ground. And that was a pretty good landing. All right. Since they're gone, I'm going to try some more landings. So, I think this next landing will be my last one, because what I did was I made a mistake here. I flew over to the play set to see if they were over there, and I could see them in there. Only thing is, when I started to fly away, they spotted me. I'll turn up the volume so you can hear them. Well, my best thought at that point was get somewhere where they can't see the drone, can't hear the drone, don't know anything about where it is, and maybe they will go play on the play set. So I flew way, way over here. And I zoom in, and they're gone. So now's my chance. Land this baby and call it a day. So I started descending and moving into the landing pad, and then I noticed they're still on the grass over there. So now I'm really concerned, because there they are right there, and I want to get this thing on the ground before somebody gets hurt. And it looks like that little guy's retreating. So I'll just get it down. I've been flying long enough. That's enough practice for today anyway. You notice I'm not doing a very good job of coordinating the gimbal with the movement. I just want to get on the ground. Of course, I moved forward when I shouldn't have. And take a look in the lower left-hand corner, and you can see what a great job I did when I was in a hurry. So, yeah, it pays to practice, because if I would have been a little more practiced up, I'd have landed where I wanted to. So I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.